Imagination refers to the automatic and involuntary movement of our thoughts and includes daydreaming. A large part of awakening is struggling with imagination. Ouspensky remarks in the fourth way, in the ordinary meaning of imagination, the most important factor is missed. But in the terminology of this system, we begin with what is most important. The most important factor in every function is it under our control or not? So, when imagination is under our control, we do not even call it imagination. We call it by various names: visualization, creative thinking, inventive thinking. You can find a name for each special case. But when it comes by itself and controls us so that we are in its power, then we call it imagination. Again, there is another side of imagination which we miss in ordinary understanding. This is that we imagine non-existent things, non-existent capacities, for instance. We ascribe to ourselves powers which we do not have. We imagine ourselves to be self-conscious, although we are not. We have imaginary powers and imaginary self-consciousness, and we imagine ourselves to be one, when really we are many different I's. There are many such things that we imagine about ourselves and other people. For instance, we imagine that we can do, that we have choice. We have no choice, we cannot do, things just happen to us, remarks Ouspensky in the fourth way. How much of every day is characterized by imagination? The more visible part of it is the unconscious turning of thoughts. It is very difficult to stop it for any length of time, at least in my experience. As Ouspensky mentions, there is another aspect of imagination. We live in an imaginary world with imaginary capacities and restrictions. This all prevents us from touching the living, present moment. It is simple to break out of it. However, each time requires a conscious effort to be in the present moment and to remain there. It is a moment-to-moment struggle. Yes, sometimes we are woken up by chance, but we cannot rely on that if we truly want to awaken. Ouspensky concludes his remarks by saying, we imagine ourselves, really.